Use the arrow keys to move. Hello, good sir. You have a most impressive moustache. Well, the arrow keys, not WASD. Sorry about that. Right then. I shall stand at the stern of my ship. Is this the stern or is it stem? I don't know. I shall stand at the end of my ship. And I shall be excited about this. Goodness, I've got my head in the clouds like some sort of daydreamer. Right. Goodness. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little game called the Ferryman. This presumably is our ferryman. Yes, use the down arrow to descend ladders. I've worked that much out on my own. What I don't know is where the ladder going down is. But, unless you want me to, like, go up here. No, but I can jump off in an adorable little manner. I've also already noticed I've only got one arm, which is a bit of a concern. But never mind. Yes, so apparently this is a little game about you going on a little voyage. So, oh, there was a ladder here the whole time and I never saw it. You go on a little voyage to deliver some supplies, but your boat starts to break down. You need to get it all mended. Goodness. Keep the engine filled with coal. Alright then, can I have some coal? Press Z to pick up items. Have a piece of coal now. I can give this to a mischievous little child. Can I put this in here, please? No, seemingly I can't. Can I put this in here, please? No, seemingly I can't. Is the engine downstairs? Press Z to throw the coal into the engine. There we go. Observe your approach from the upper deck. Okay then, I have sorted out everything. Oh, I can do little jumps. I can do little jumps. It's adorable. Right, can I jump off the end of my boat? Sadly not. No, I can nearly crash into the island, however. Alright then, can I weigh anchor? What the hell? What the hell just... Oh dear. I pressed Z, and I think I anti-weighed my anchor, and I brought back my ladder, and I didn't actually stop off and deliver any supplies, and now I'm going to get fired from Amazon. Oh dear. Right then, that was a great big mistake of mine. It sounds like something a bit fishy is going on down here. Now there is a crazy person. There's a crazy little maniac down here. There's another crazy maniac here that keeps bashing on the walls when there's actually, when the crack is actually nowhere near that. But alright. What's down here? Oh, there's a leak down here. Goodness. How am I going to do this? Do I need to, like... do I need to, like, take these and, like, chuck them out overboard or something? Go away, naughty monsters. This is probably not what you're meant to do with these buckets. But it's what I'm doing with them, so deal with it. Because it seems that we're flooding somewhat, which is less than optimal. I really feel like I should have, oh dear, oh dear, oh, and the engine's out, oh man, everything's all watery. How do I sort of fill these with water so that we get some of the water out of here? Presumably I'm not just meant to do what I'm doing, which is being stupid. Presumably there's more to it than this, because it doesn't seem like the water level's going down. Would you go away, you naughty mans? You naughty little demon creatures. Oh dear, this is proving to be really rather difficult. Would you stop it? Goodness sake, you naughty little people. See, this isn't working. I'm doing this and it's not making the water level go down at all. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. And I can't get this running because there's water in here and it says it doesn't like that. I mean, I'll try. All the good it will do, mate. I pick up some coal, I try and put this in here, maybe burn the water out. That seems like a smashing idea. No, that does seem to be working brilliantly. Okay then. Would you go away, you little demon creatures? Yeah, and this water level's getting higher and higher, and I'm getting wetter and wetter as we go through this, but that's alright, I just find you very attractive, so we'll just leave that there, shall we? Right then. Am I anywhere closer to my objective? I don't know, we've got different red lights going on than what we had before. There's a little demon up there! Go away, little demon creature. That was kind of cute in a kind of scary way. Alright then. It's nearly up to me noggin. Nearly up to me moustache. That's usually a good way of knowing there's a bit of a problem. I really do feel like this isn't the correct thing to be doing. I must be making a mistake here somewhere. Surely I need to use these somewhere else. Yeah, all the red lights are on. Which isn't good. Which implies everything is about as bad as it could possibly be. And now we've sunk.
Keep your lantern to your chest, lad. These seas aren't as calm as they might seem.
You're a very quiet old Captain Haddock, but hello, what do you have to say to yourself? Nothing much.
Be on your way, lad. The rest of us are waiting.
Can I go up to the steps? Okay. Oh! These are like checkpoints. Oh. Goodness, I'm stupid. Right then. So...
Whether you're listening from the shore, the seas, or another of the lights, I hope your evening has been pleasant. I struggle to think of a topic for tonight. Plague is so especially gripping and late. I'm aware it's a taboo subject, but we have to face the truth sometimes. I may not always be here, but if I'm not...
So, there's a nice radio program going on, which is very nice. I've had to turn the volume up massively in order to hear that. I apologize if you couldn't hear it. The thing I don't get is how to deal with the flooding problem. Because I can figure out how to get the engine going. I can fill it with coal, and I can scare away little demon creatures and fix up the problems. What I don't get is, mate, as much as I'm enjoying this fireside talk, would you kindly shush? What I don't get is how to deal with the flooding problem. I feel like these buckets have got to be the key, but I have no idea how it works. You can chuck them about a bit, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with them other than chuck them overboard. I mean, that would truly be what you do with a flood, right? You know, you'd like pick up the water and like empty the buckets overboard. And I guess I can't really sort of empty them overboard, so I'm just gonna chuck in the whole bucket overboard. I don't know. It's a bit mysterious. No matter how much I do this, it never really seems to help, so I get the distinct impression I'm doing it wrong. But, especially demon creatures could get away for 5 minutes. The little one-armed bandit that I've got here. Haha. Really, really, really rubbish Rock Raiders joke there. See what I can do. Am I just meant to, like, stave off the problems until I get to, like, the next checkpoint? And then then I can deal with the flooding properly. Yeah, when I get to the next island, which is here, which is nice. Yeah, and they've all left. All right. Can I deal with the flooding problem now, please? Kitty out. What do you have to say to me now? Oh, hello, friend. Hi.
Hey, it's been a while since I've had a guest. You're the ferryman, aren't you? Well, I appreciate the supplies. I've been surviving on canned cockles and brine broth for far too long now. Anyways, I'm just glad to have some company. Feel free to make yourself a home here. Certainly know I have.
That's nice. I don't think there's anything I can actually do in any of these environments, though, is there? Because I can't go up them little steps. So, it was nice talking to you, but me and my eyebrows that are so big they've actually covered my entire eyes have to leave now. I have other deliveries to make, it would seem. Alright then, before we go, can I just go and investigate the flooding problem? The flooding problem's been sorted now. That's good. So am I not meant to combat the flooding at all then? I'm just meant to deal with the other problems then. Alright. That's a bit weird. I feel like if I was meant to deal with the flooding problem, I might have been given a tutorial on it, because we've been given a tutorial on everything else. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's all a bit spooky and a bit pooky. I mean, I like it. The voice acting is very professionally done, and the well, the whole thing's professionally done. In terms of like the lighting and the animation, it's all lovely and adorable and all. It's just all a bit confusing because I can't understand for the life of me what the hell I'm meant to be doing. Oh goodness, something's gotten screwed. Get away, ye little varmints! Be gone, little demon creatures. To mend all these holes. Maybe that's where the water's coming from? Like the water comes in through these holes, and if I mend them all up, then it'll slowly drain away? Is that the idea? Perhaps so. Perhaps yes, perhaps no. Perhaps I near Baldies. Seems quite likely. Maybe I just need to mend the holes while looking after the engine. What's all of this stuff? There's some coal and a bucket. What looks like a carcass of something up there. Or possibly it's a fishing net, which is interesting. Right, let's do some mending. I'm not convinced you can mend things by hitting them with a hammer unless you're Jeremy Clarkson, but don't you worry about none of that. Also, I find myself questioning why we keep the coal so far away from the engine. Surely it would make more sense to keep it nearer the engine. Or am I missing something? Oh dear. Is that everything? It seems to be, but it looks like the engine's going to run out of fuel in a minute, so we best get that sorted out. Huzzah! I think we have reached our next anchor station. Would you thank you. Now there's a sneaky idea. Why don't I just take loads of coal and chuck it down here? So that when I need it, I can just pick it up and chuck it straight in without having to bother about coming all the way over here in order to get it. Tis a sneaky idea I've had, but maybe it's alright. Alright, let's go meet our next friend. Hello, next friend. You are a very small friend. How are you doing today, small friend?
A visitor! It's been forever since Papa and I have had a visitor. Hello, mister. My name is Sawyer. And, well, Papa's not home right now, but I'm sure he'd be really happy to meet you. Papa's a ferryman. He delivers all the yummy food and supplies to the lightkeepers. It's a very important job. Your costume looks kind of like his, actually. Oh, wait. Do you work with Papa? That's so cool!
This voice acting is really, really good. It's also a little bit scary because I have a funny feeling I might be this kid's long-lost dad. Which is a bit of a concern, but never mind. I'm going to run away from my parental responsibilities because I'm just that much of a gent. I'll go and chuck some more coal down on the floor so that it can get soaked. Oh, my plan didn't work. It all got reset. Oh well, never mind. You can't have everything, I suppose. I hear monsters. I hear them rummaging. Begone, rummaging Romeo! You little demon creatures. You little demon creatures! Right, well there's something up there on the, where are these holes? I can't find them. Never mind. Never mind where my filthy mind went. Did you hear that? Can you hear that? It's like the singing of a siren. It is the singing of a siren. Do you want a bucket of water chucked over your head? I'll give you a bad hair day and a half. Well, that didn't work. Begone, spooky lady! So that's what you need them for. I wasn't trying to drain the place, I was just trying to get rid of the mermaids that hadn't arrived yet. Alright. That seems fair enough. This game is weird, but it's wonderful. Right. Oh no, the place is full of water. What the hell is that?
39715. 39715.
39715? Why do you want me to remember 39715? Why is that important? 39715? Why is that important? Is there like a safe I need to open? Get rid of a demon monster?
6, 6, 4.
Oh dear, the boat's on fire, the boat's on fire!
4, 7, 5.
One thing you wouldn't need to worry about. Oh, it's alright. There's one thing you wouldn't need to worry about in the ocean, it would be fire. Right, giddy aunt. Let's just chuck this all over here for the sake of everything being alright. Hello! Are you going to experiment on me and lobotomize me?
The ferryman, I presume? You can leave the supplies at the door. I'll lug the whole of it in later. Thanks.
Oh, okay. It's a strong, independent woman. I don't need no ferryman. No one-armed ferryman to do nothing for her. Alright then. I rather like this. This is rather sort of cute and adorable in its own way. If admittedly rather difficult and a little frantic as you try to get everything done. But never mind. Let me prepare myself by getting some coal and almost losing it. Well, let's be honest, I lost it a long time ago. Right, let's just leave that down there so we are prepared for any mischief. Hello, mischief. Please go away and stop being mischievous all over the place. It's very irritating. So this place is just a place to store things, it seems. I think my surround sound system's working today. Let me just chuck this over here. Really, I want to sort of scare them away before they cause problems, because that then saves me time when actually having to mend up the bashings that they do. It's strange little creatures. I'd imagine we would have go away. Imagine we would, you know, do something a little bit more permanent about them. You know, like get an exterminator in. Kitty, something's gone wrong. What's wrong? It can't be the engine, I've just filled that up. We must be flooding. But goodness only knows why we're flooding, given that. Oh, there's the hole.
9, 7, 1, 5.
39715, you're saying it again.
9, 7, 1, 5.
Why are you saying these things to me?
3, 9, 7, 1, 5. 3, 9,
Most mysterious.
5.
I shut that infernal thing off, it's irritating, man.
1,
She's actually reading out a bunch of football scores. I'm not interested, alright? Idiots, those are things that need mending. Oh, I can mend while I've got things in my hand. That's nice to know. I didn't realize I could do that. I feel like this light of mine is getting smaller as time goes by. We should bring a bucket up here.
6, 4, 7, 5. 6.
These numbers are very mysterious. Do they serve a purpose? Are they trying to tell me something? Tell me that I'm utterly screwed? I don't know. This is quite a cute and adorable little thing. One moment's peaceful respite before the madness continues. Hello! Oh, two little people to say hello to today.
I love it here. The Fifth Light is so cozy. I was never a fan of my life back with the Harbourers anyways. Everybody's much too stuffy back there.
You've got different voice actors for everyone, which is impressive.
Who are you? Where did you... Oh, it's you, the ferryman. You don't know how long I've been waiting for these supplies.
Praise it be the light! Ah, do my eyes deceive me? The ferryman's arrived.
Oh, would you shut the hell up?
Shut up! This is the most important day of my life. I no longer have to solely rely on seaweed crackers for sustenance.
If you think you're getting any of my supplies, you've got a surprise coming!
Your supplies? We must share to survive, my dear Bunky.
I ain't your bunkie, pal. It's a privilege that I'm even letting you stay here. Anyways, thanks for the supplies. I'm gonna eat good tonight.
Would you like to leave this crazy person and come work for me instead? Because I've got a lot of little gremlins in my engine room that need to be hit on the head with a hammer. I've also got the occasional mermaid, and I reckon I could set you up with a date. No? Oh, alright then. I guess I must venture on my little journey and continue alone. Why can't I move all of a sudden? I don't know. It's a bit mysterious. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get a bucket. Rather than preparing the coal, I'm going to prepare a bucket this time, because the bucket is actually the longest journey I ever have to do. So I'm just going to leave a bucket there for the sake of any fire, or any mermaids that need dealing with. In fact, I might get a secondary bucket. I might not get a secondary bucket, because there's no second bucket for me to deal with. Oh well, never mind. You can't have everything, particularly if you keep throwing all of your coal in the fire like you're not supposed to be doing, you utter dunce, Phil. Right, never mind. I never was much of a seaman, but never mind any of that. Well, technically I was once. Technically, we've all been a seaman at one point, which is an interesting thought now that I think about it. Would you go away, woman? Thank you. What the hell are you? Would you stop looking off into the distance as if you're very sad and get on with life? Oh dear, there's a storm. Right, shall we, see, oh, there's a big problem here. I was spending too long with the lovely lady on the end of my boat. And now everything's gotten all bollocked. Right then. So I'm wondering whether you can't reduce the water level. The only thing you can do is stop it from getting any higher, and you just have to sort of control the situation long enough in order to get back to. Actually, we probably should fill that up because it's getting pretty low. You just need to sort of control the situation long enough. Just like, oh, Kitty, oh, there's a fire! There's a fire! Somehow there's a fire next to a bucket of water, which is both irritating and convenient. Of all the places that could be set on fire, a place right next to a load of water would be a nice place for it to happen. Oh no, that woman's back at it again with her scores. I don't want to hear about your scores, madam! Oh dear, I have a bad feeling this is going to be the one that kills us. I'm not going to pick you up. There you are. I knew there'd be one around here somewhere. Get away from there! What are they doing to the wall that makes these big holes up here and now? Are they like breaking... Well, that was a short one. That one didn't last very long, as my wife said the other night, but never mind. Number 6. Who shall we meet in number 6? Oh, a very spooky looking gentleman.
Hey, Ferryman. You're a sight for sore eyes. Welcome to me abode. You look like you've seen a storm or two. Take a rest by the fire, would you? It's the least I can offer for your supplies. You partial to seafood? I'm a fisherman these days, though I wouldn't blame you if you're tired of the sea by now.
There is no fire. Presumably there's like, you know, there's an intermediary period where I like sit and I say hello to some of these people and actually like spend a bit of time with them. Which is a shame that I can't actually enjoy that, because that would be kind of nice. A nice little break from being broken to bits in my broken boat. But never mind. Let us continue on our little journey and see if we can get any further. Because I hear this game gets quite difficult the further into it you go. So this could prove to be quite challenging in the end. But never mind. It always confuses me when that happens, because I think I've gone back on the island, but really I haven't. Right. Never mind. Never mind the fact that I'm a cretin and can't figure out where the hell I am. Let's just, oh, go on, have it. Have at ya and be quiet. Where was that creature I heard? Did he have any time to bash a hole in it? Presumably, because we've already got loads of water in here. Would ye go away, you little demon creatures? And get off my big red shaft, for goodness sake. That's right, dive back into the water where you belong, you little sea demons. Idiot. You'd really imagine that somebody would have come up with a more permanent solution to this by now, like some sort of anti-monster spray that we can put on the walls or something. Or possibly just a second in command. An engineer that can help sort this out. Buckets can extinguish engines and fires. Yes, I know that. Are you trying to tell me there's a fire upstairs? I love that you're telling me there's about 3 days after the first fire appeared. No, there's no fire here. You just decided to randomly give me that tidbit of information which I didn't need. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, is everything alright here? It seems to be, yes. Everything okay down here? Pretty much. I know that. Why do you keep telling me it when I don't need to hear it? I'm very, very, very confused.
Greetings again, lad. Mind what I said about this island. and the you-know-what. You never know.
I'm sorry. What? So I died? What did I die to? Seriously, what did I die to? I was keeping everything under control. When he said did he say the word siren? Did he put the bucket down, my good sir? Did he say something about a siren? Did he mean like the siren, the lady on the end of the boat? Did she appear and I didn't see her? Things did seem to be going far too well. I'm a bit suspicious, so I am. There must have been something that I didn't see. Some problem that I didn't anticipate would be there. No, she seems to be alright. I don't know what I don't know what that man was talking about, saying mind what I said, given we didn't say anything previously. He just offered me a sit down by the fire, which was nice of him, but still. I don't know what I just did. I tried to mend something that wasn't there, and that seemed to make the game a bit cross tonight. Which is all a little unfortunate, but never mind. Let me quickly check for any little demon creatures. Oh, lots of little demon creatures. Then we'll go and see if my dearly beloved has arrived again. She doesn't seem to have, or at least they don't seem to have. Right, let's go see if dearly beloved's there. Gee, go away, little demon creatures! No, and there's also no fires, which is lovely. There is, however, going to be a flood if I don't get rid of these little creatures. Miscreants. Little naked miscreants. I don't approve of any naked stowaways. Well, it depends how cute they are. These ones aren't particularly cute, so they're just going to have to go away. Right there. Interestingly, it seems like there, just there, your light seems to get smaller when the fire is dimmer. I don't know whether that's to make it more challenging when you desperately need to sort the lights out, or whether it's there as like a clue to tell you that you're in a bit of a pickle.
Greetings again, lad. Mind what I said about the siren and the you-know-what.
Rot. Kitty yard. Put the bucket down! Thank you! You didn't need to do it with so much gusto. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, right? I can only assume that the demon lady is there and I'm not seeing her. The problem is I'm a little busy with other things to go and check every 5 minutes. Giddy up, but never mind. I really don't have time to go and check every single thing, you know. I need a second in command, an additional member of crew for this. Some sort of lieutenant with which I can delegate to. Because there's no one there. Every time I go and check, there's never anyone there. It's very, very confusing. And the boat is sort of falling down, sort of nose diving into the water, as it were. Which tells me that the problem is coming from the front of the boat, which is where the siren sits. But goodness knows every time I try to find her, she's not there, but you know. She's just taken on that characteristic which every other woman in my life has. Never there when I'm looking for him. Right. Never mind none of that. We need some more fuel, I reckon. And then I shall go up and see if the lady of the lagoon has arrived. Right, where's this lady in the lagoon? No, she's not there. That radio, but that woman hasn't come back on either. What is it with all these women abandoning me? Oh, gosh. Something that needs mending needs to be mended! No time for dalliances. There's hammerings need to be done. Right, let's go and have another look, see if the siren's there. Go away. No, she's not. She's never there. And what is it that's killing me? I'm very, very confused indeed. Let's get some...
Greetings again, lad.
Oh, shut up, you old fish sticks. I'm very, 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 very confused indeed. I don't understand even a little bit of this, and I'm all cross. Seriously, what is up with this? I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? He didn't tell me anything about the siren. I don't know what to do. Can I jump off into the sea? Yes, I can.
Greetings again, lad.
Oh, shush you. Yeah, I mean, I like this. It's very nicely put together. It's adorable and professional, but at the same time, I'm just really, really confused. I don't know how to get past this bit because I feel like it must be that siren, but unless she's turned herself invisible, which doesn't seem scrupulously fair, then I don't quite understand how this works. Because, yeah, I'm just a bit confused. I can't jump off here for the sake of going onto the island, can I? Yeah, I can actually, which is sort of cute. You're not saying anything about the siren, are you?
A fog signals her approach. If you spy the fog eater from above decks, let your engine go silent, your lights dim. I have naught else to tell ye, lad. May ye go in peace.
Thank you so much for not telling me that the first time, you irritating little so-and-so. So when the fog appears, I need to let my engine die? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Why didn't you tell me that before? Alright, there's no fog, so I can safely fuel my engine. Kitty, why didn't he tell me that the first time? It makes me cross. And like, I don't ask much from life. All I want is to be treated with a degree of fairness and decency, alright? Not be expected to have information I haven't been given. Alright. So... Oh, Kitty, I don't want the coal, for goodness sake. I don't want the coal. Alive. Right. Sorry, just suppressing the urge to do yet another coal at Christmas joke. Alright, so there's the fog. So I put the engine out. And then maybe, if we're very, very, very fortunate, we'll get through this without being eaten by a tentacle. By a massive tentacle monster. Alright. This is interesting. I wasn't expecting to find some sort of a kraken creature down here, but alright. Has it gone yet? Somehow I doubt it. Let's see, I need to get up and check so we can get the boat going again. Yeah, I think it's gone now. Alright then. Does that mean I can get the engine running again and we can try to continue our little journey? Kitty, I wasn't expecting this to be quite so stop-start. But here we are. Well, Kitty, I need to mend that one. So I'm just keeping a bucket down here for sort of emergencies, i.e. noticing that that fog is there. So when it gets foggy, like right now for example, I need to go down here and chuck this into there. Because for some reason that stops the creature from killing me. Your guess is as good as mine as to how that works, however. Oh, finally. Right. That took a long time, but we got here. Right. Who is this charming person?
What do we have here? A guest. A guest on my doorstep. A plague has arrived in my den. Many thanks for the nourishment, Ferryman.
Oh good, it's a maniac. Right then, should we get the hell out of here? Right then, this game seems to get really rather difficult as you get along, but I really like it. I like the cute sort of cartoonish, but not overly so art style, and I like how it sort of slowly builds up with more sort of challenges that you need to deal with. I just really rather wish that mate had talked about the fog-eating tentacle monster a bit earlier than he did, but never mind. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Nice fun little thing to while away a bit of time with. I rather enjoyed that. I hope you did as well. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other and good night.